Questions like, are you conservative enough or should we run someone against you? Statements like, you're not supposed to talk to the press about meetings that we've had, indicate that this governance project is about a lot more than training people on how to do door knocking and leaflet drops. This is, in fact, partisan politics. This is, in fact, running a slate, or you wouldn't ask the question, should we run someone against you? And frankly, I think phoning someone and telling them you're not supposed to talk to the press is intimidation. So it's clear that this municipal governance project has strayed far, far beyond what it was intended to do.
Let me tell you how I left that meeting. I was left with the impression that I wasn't conservative enough, that I'd lost my way over the past year and a half, and that was I serious about running, and were there, and maybe there may be other candidates out there that were more conservative than myself.
Dimitri Pantazopoulos of the Manning Centre issued a statement that said, "Diane's characterization of our conversation is incorrect. We had a very positive meeting where we discussed various civic issues and we left on very positive terms. I am puzzled at what might have changed between now and then. In point of fact, no candidate from her ward is receiving or has received any training from the Manning Centre."
So I basically reminded him of the questions he asked me about how conservative I was and if I was running again, and whether or not they were going to be running anyone else against me in other places, and I said, bring them on. So I said, you know what, Dimitri, I'm not accountable to you. I don't have to answer your questions. You can deal with the media yourself. So I hung up. He called back. I didn't answer. And that's the story I want to tell you. So I have no association with the Manning Centre. If they want to run candidates against me that they feel are more conservative than me, that's certainly their prerogative.
If you weren't in the crosshairs, would you be as offended?
You know what? I'm sorry to say this, Diane, and I'm really sorry to say this. If this had nothing whatsoever to do with me, and someone said the hurtful things about Diane that has been said on that video, and it had nothing to do with me, I'd be standing right here. And if someone said about any of my other colleagues that they're bought and paid for, or that they belong to anybody, I'd be standing right here. And I think that's what it's all about. Fundamentally, look, a couple of people have said over the last few days, and they've worried, the Manning Centre is worried that their integrity is being questioned. Mr. Wenzel is worried that his ethics are being questioned. If you don't want your ethics to be questioned, don't say and do ethically questionable things.